All the snow was gone 16, 17 hours ago. This was all grass. And now it's a winter wonderland. The craziest part is they didn't even say anything about getting snow on the news. Nothing. They thought a trace supposed to be way north of here. But Mother Nature said, nope. We're going to hit the Twin Cities today. And it snowed for hours. It snowed for like 15 hours. Just kept coming down. Go from 57 degrees to nothing but white snow everywhere. Roads terrible. I actually have some terrible news. My eldest son's girlfriend Alexis got into a major car accident yesterday. Wasn't planning on coming out, but like my wife said, thinking about the what ifs is not going to help. So our prayers are out for her and her family and everybody associated with her, including myself. Sometimes you ask God, why? She is the nicest person in the world. All right, bud. All of this was grass. 17 to 18 hours ago. Even the news said, oh, just a trace, it probably won't stick to the ground. Well, it stuck, and we got about a half a foot. Thank you, I appreciate that. I might have made a really dumb decision, though. As we were leaving our cul-de-sac, looks like somebody blew a hose, because there is what looks like it's red pinkish fluid all over the circle of the cul-de-sac. And I don't know if you guys know this, but labs have webbed feet or paws, and those will soak up some things. And tried to stay away from it as much as we could, but we walked right through it. So I think we're just gonna keep walking through the wet and try to get it off his paws, and then I'll just give him a good dousing when we get home so he doesn't get sick from that. And whoever blew that hose, that's gonna cost a lot of money to fix. Why are you walking in this poop? His name is Buddy. He's a Labrador Retriever. Oh, golly. It is slippery. Ice galore. Come on, Bubba. Like I said, I wasn't even going to come out today, but you know, sometimes you just, what are you peeing on snow? Making it yellow. Don't eat yellow snow, kids. I wouldn't eat any snow. I think half of it's fake. You guys seen those videos on the internet of them burning snow and it's smelling like plastic? Hey, bud, you got a fan that says hi. He's like, oh yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna keep sniffing around. Ice cream is way better. I love ice cream. Ice cream might be the best thing ever invented. Who doesn't like ice cream? If you don't like ice cream, you're a psychopath. I get some people, your teeth, they're sensitive. I get that. I understand. But come on, really? Or cotton candy. Chocolate. Whew. Chocolate's so good. One time, this big feller ate a whole 6-pack of Snickers that was inside of my drawer. Yep. He ate everything. The packaging. And all of the Snicker bars when he was a puppy. Can you believe he was the runt of the litter? Yeah, you were. He turned around like, huh? Me? I am no runt. It is in here in Minnesota. Where are you from? I'm assuming you're from over the pond. Russia? Poland? South Africa? I don't know, I'm just guessing. Oh, it is. It's 12 p.m. right on the nose. Hey, you, stop pulling. South Europe. Kosovo, is that how you say that? It's very interesting. I've met a lot of people from a lot of different countries on YouTube. And that's the reason why I keep doing this. Not only that, but I also like to go live just so I can look back. He's not going to be here forever. I'm not going to be here forever. We're all on borrowed time. And speaking of borrowed time, yesterday there was an incident that happened, a car accident with a loved one. She got flown, or not flown, but brought to Hennepin County Medical Center this morning. She is alive. She is stable. Her car is done. Car is totaled. But she is alive. Thank you, Lord. I don't do this for views or likes or subscribers or nothing. I don't stand to gain anything from being on here. Hi, Riley. I just like to do it. It's a fun little hobby to do, especially when the fishing season comes around. Nothing better than fishing in Minnesota in the spring and summertime, but the best is the fall. Fall is the best. You get like 40, 50 degree lows with 75 to 80 degree highs. Come on. Are your paws freezing? I'm okay, Riley. I don't know if you missed it, but yesterday we had a loved one get into a big car accident on a major highway here in Minnesota. I think it might be the biggest highway in Minnesota, 35. Goes all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. I think they changed it though. I think it's called the Gulf of the United States now. I could be wrong, I don't know. But she is alive. Her car is totaled. Hi, Kimberly. Yesterday, it absolutely dumped on us, as you guys could see by the trees. It wouldn't stop. You couldn't see in front of you. You couldn't even see a foot in front of you if you were outside. It was a straight up blizzard. We had 40-mile-an-hour winds, sustained 40-mile-an-hour winds. And this is the aftermath. The roads are cleared, but it did its damage. Thousands of accidents. And unfortunately, one of our loved ones was involved in one of those. Her name is Alexis. If you guys would like to pray for her and her family. She's a beautiful person inside and out. She really is one of the nicest people you would ever meet. And it just wasn't her time. So thank you, Lord, for that. It's hard to speak about. In the UK, we got no snow. No snow. Has anybody been watching the Olympics? The hockey is pretty entertaining. Both men's and women's advanced yesterday for the United States. Whoa, what the hell kind of bird is that? It's a woodpecker. Do you guys get snow in the UK? Does it snow in the United Kingdom? I suppose I could just Google it when I get home. But you are soaked. We're going to have to walk through the field to get home. Because of the ground right outside of our house. Not want that on his paw pads. Oh, it feels good to get out and get some exercise, though, I'll tell you that. Man, these people that do the plowing, they really mess some stuff up, man. What you doing, bud? Going for a walk? Buddy boy, going for a walkie? He's so excited. What are you doing? He's so excited. This is like his highlight of the day. Oh, looks like you're walking in some spot. Yours are just a little bit bigger. What you sniffing? His nickname is DJ Sir Sniff-A-Lot. Someone on YouTube gave him that name, so we just ran with it. What you sniffing on, dude? Uh-oh. Is it a girl puppy, you think? Is that what it is? You're not humping my leg. Our favorite criminal mastermind. How have you been? Just great. Wonderful. No, not really. Yesterday during the storm, we had a loved one get into a major car accident. She is stable. She's got broken ribs and a punctured lung. She is stable though. She is alive. So just wanted to come on and just get some prayers for her and her family. It's just tough all the way around everywhere. I feel like everybody's going through something. How have you been, Kentucky? You guys got cold there for a second, didn't you? Down there in the sticks. This was all grass, all green grass. Almost 60 degrees we were at 3 days ago. But Minnesota bipolar doesn't know which way it wants to go. Sorry if you are diagnosed with that. I'm not that. I'm just simply stating a fact. What are you peeing on now? Some leaves? Jeez, dude, you're full of it. Cleared the roads off pretty good, but right in front of our house. Spent the weekend in and out of the ER. Got diagnosed with AFib. Oh, Lord. I am so sorry. I hope you're doing all right, man. Wow. That's scary. That's pretty scary. Doing okay now, though? I hope. Oh, great. Here comes the hard part. This is what they call heart attack snow. For people that are out of shape like myself. Oh yeah, bud, we're walking in this. Here we go. Like I said, it feels like everybody is going through something terrible. I don't know if it's God or if it's the other way. Don't even want to give the other side the breath that God gave me to say his name, or her, or whatever the hell it is. I do believe there's a spiritual battle going on. I feel like we're losing a lot of people. I'm not a preacher or nothing like that. I'm just saying it just feels weird. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. Are your Vikings going to do something next year? Well, I guess we'll see if we can get a quarterback. I'm really hoping that Rodgers would come over and spend a year with the Vikings, kind of like Favre did when they had Percy Harvin, Adrian Peterson, Ben Lieber. Even Harry the Hitman was part of that that '09 bunch that got booted out of the NFC Championship game against the Saints. Cried. Yeah, I cried. I thought for sure we were going to the Super Bowl. And Favre threw it against the grain and was picked off. And Drew Brees, they went on to win the Super Bowl that year. So I'm really hoping this looks like a deer track. It sure hell is. Yep. Come on. Just hoping for a veteran quarterback to come in and show McCarthy how it's done. Get rid of Darnold and he becomes a Super Bowl champion the next year. That one stung. That one stung a little bit, not gonna lie. Dang, this snow is deep. We got a lot more than what they said. This is like 8 inches. Right, bud? Getting a workout. Hey, Max, thanks, buddy. Need some prayers for a loved one that got to a car accident yesterday. Not a minor one, a big one. Her car is absolutely totaled. Come on, bud. Appreciate that, buddy. Say hi to the kids in Ash for me. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Woo! There's a hill here, but you can't even tell. Go ahead, bud. Pull me up. Pull me up. You waking your whole butt. You got snow on your nose, dude. Yeah, this has got to be more than... This is like 10 inches. Do some ice on... I'm heading down to Moore area tomorrow for the weekend. Oh, cool. I wish you nothing but the best. I hope you catch some fish. Get some on camera. Catch some Walters or maybe some jumbo perch. Get into some crappies. Some on them pan fryers. Even some big old bluegills would be fun. Wishing nothing but... A lot of anglers get jealous of other anglers because of their success. But if you're a true angler, do nothing but pat them on the back. I haven't been out once this year. Fran Tarkenton 1, Randall Cunningham 2, Brett Favre 3, or I'm sorry, 4, Dante at 3. The longevity, Lady Strange is here. Hey, what's up? I would agree with that. Well, what about Wilson? He was a great quarterback. He's just hanging out in the snow. The longevity of Fran and of Dante. Randall was great 98. 99, I believe he was okay. I think Ben Johnson came in Brad Johnson came in for him because Cunningham was getting old and injured. But I like that list. That's a pretty good, just a willy-nilly type list. I would definitely go with that. Absolutely. I would go with, obviously, the Freak at number 1. Double C at number 2. Jefferson at number 3. That's where I get kind of hung up. where do you put JJ between Randy Moss and Chris Carter? You know, Chris Carter came into the Minnesota Vikings $1. If you didn't know, now you know. $1. That's all it was. Because they thought he was washed up and used too much cocaine. And yes, I did click. This is not for kids. So, just saying that I don't do that stuff. I'm just saying that's what the Philadelphia Eagle franchise thought of Chris Carter. They thought he was washed up. So, hey, bud, why don't you get up out of Anyways, yeah. That's, are your feet hurting you? I think Jefferson, you know, with the extra game, instead of playing 16, playing 17 games, he beat Moss's record. I feel like that's unfair. Sweaty. Walking through that snow. That is, if you guys could see, here, I'll switch it around. Somebody blew a huge hose. It looks like somebody was murdered over in this area, all the way around. The snow is melting, so you can't really see it. I could see it. I can't really see it on camera though, but right in the middle of the camera is dumped with red and pink hydraulic fluid, and it goes all the way out, all the way down this road, all the way down to a stop sign about a quarter mile. Best trade ever was Herschel Walker, but I'm a Cowboys fan. I remember those purple people eaters. Oh God, why you gotta bring that up? That's terrible. That's the worst trade ever. The worst decision a franchise could ever make. How many first round picks did we give up for Herschel Walker? And what did Herschel do? Absolutely nothing. Ain't that right? Yeah, what? How you doing, handsome man? You excited? You excited? Yeah. All right. I suppose if you're a Cowboys fan, you would think that's a great trade, but I'm not old enough. I do, recognize the history of my Minnesota Vikings. Golly, I don't know what management was thinking during that one, but that one hurts. That one really hurts. They sure did. They sure as hell did. They beefed up their offensive line. I think it's deemed the worst trade. Not only the worst trade in NFL history, but you got to remember the biggest blooper in NFL history is a Minnesota Viking as well. Jim Marshall running the wrong way, thinking he scored a touchdown. In reality, he spiked the ball and it went out of the end zone and it was a safety. Like, only Minnesota could go through something like that. It would only be the Vikings. Leave it up to the Vikings to do some shit like that. Unbelievable. We're just hanging outside. It's actually nice though. It's like 30 something degrees out here. Oh, what, big boy? What? You didn't get enough exercise. Yeah, you did. Yeah, the Cowboys haven't won shit since either, so I guess that's just the way the wind blows. It's not like Dak's a terrible quarterback either. I think he led the league last year in passing, didn't he? Oh, Schneiderman's. Somebody ordered some furniture on the wrong on the wrong day. Somebody's gonna have to walk through all this snow to get some new furniture. Oh, I think it's the neighbor. Yep, it is the neighbor. Well, after this smoke, I think I'm gonna call it, guys. Just wanted to hop on, see how people are doing. She's a dripping out here. The icicles are just wet. Dak already has, or is about to have, every Cowboys QB record. Needs a ring. Yup, needs a ring. I think Troy still has him beat a little bit. But, I mean, back in the day, guys weren't playing until they were 38. Guys weren't playing until they were in their 40s, until you saw Tom Brady do it. And the evolution of medical science has, like I've said before, and I do like the word, but the longevity of players. I mean, I think Dak still has many a great years ahead of him. I don't know how old he is, but if they stay in shape, I mean, a quarterback, especially if you're a pocket passer, you could be in the game until you're 45, like Tom Brady. You don't got to be a running dual threat like Robert Griffith III, or, I mean, you did see guys like Fran Tarkenton do some amazing thing with their feet, but I mean, I don't know. You look at like Kyler Murray. They all said that he was too small. He comes out just throwing bombs to DeAndre Hopkins. Jerry Rice, just a freak of nature. Jerry Rice is... and that's another guy, you throw in there. I mean, a lot of people don't remember, but they remember the Niners years. He played for Oakland after he was done with the Niners in their run. He went to the Raiders and put up some good numbers there. Yeah, some great memories. Great memory. When Brett Favre lost his father. Remember that game? That game was in Oakland. The Packers played, I believe it was a Monday night. And John Madden was on the call. He threw, I think, 6 touchdown passes. Oh, shoot. Well, my battery's gonna die, guys. I gotta get up out of here. Everybody stay safe, stay warm. Much love. Remember, throughout every dark night, there's a bright day ahead of you. And I guess we'll see you guys later. Ain't that right, bud? He's looking at the guy that's unfortunately got to bring some furniture to the neighbor's house. Yeah, I think the whole nation was behind Favre that day. It was definitely a very emotional football game, I'll tell you that. But he was throwing darts. I mean, straight up, just unstoppable. And the receivers, I mean, some of the catches that were made in the end zone were absolutely stunning. Yeah, bud. But I think we're gonna head on into the house. It was really nice talking to you, Kentucky. I'll keep you in my prayers. Thanks for bringing back some old school fun memories. I think I really needed that today. My mind off of stuff. Much love to you, bro. Take care. It was really fun talking football with you. Everybody else, take care. Just know God loves you. And throughout every dark night, there's a bright day ahead of that. That being said, I love you. Bud and Josh are out. Peace.